Hey, all this Synosis, and this is part 22 or episode 22 of the Final Fantasy VII Cloud or any percent Cloud only or Cloud solo no encounters run or challenge, whatever, right? Because I haven't called it a challenge run here and stuff like that. Don't have to finish one eventually. Because it is good that I'm using the water bottle again, because it actually makes you sleep better when you use the water bottle instead of having to do the trapping of the water and stuff like that. Because we have our water filtration systems like that, and we're drinking the filtered water is quite better and stuff like that, because you actually drink water instead of water that's the other water and stuff like that, And yeah, and last time I left off, of course, we have done some things here. We have gotten Mithril armlet and slapped that onto Tifa instead, because Tifa will be going away, of course, and then you will only lose out to the Mithril armlet, because we did, of course, exchange her bronze bangle with Claude's, and she was using Giga's armlet and stuff like that, but yeah. Because there are a few places that we need to go and visit here. We have gotten a foot bracelet now, of course, from that. So let's go to Nibelheim now and play the piano. So let's go play the piano for the thing here. We actually have the combination here ready as well, because the combination for the piano. Yeah, let's just stand up here while we do this, because I cannot remember it in the head. If that makes sense. Yeah. And the black robes are all gone, I believe. Right, correct. All of them are gone. Pretty much, yeah. No, you used to receive. Yeah, see what's playing. Yeah, you used to receive it. You don't quote unquote need to actually play the piano. You just get the elemental there. And stuff that, because yeah. And I don't know how her remembering that is used to know stuff that, because yeah. I have these two notes here, like Rocket Huge Materia, Costed Song Villa, Fortuna 1000 Guild, these two, Negotiation, Check Rocket Town, Buy Slots. So that's also Cosmic Mechanic for Cure. So the Balloon from the farm, buy all, what is it? I got 5 stables there, but it's just 6, I believe it is total. Maybe 10 even. This is Super Brazil, Trend Scales, the Carb Nuts from Diamonds, the Carb Nuts, and Sail Nut from Goblins, and Get Goblin Punch, Goblin Island, north of Super Farm. Respawn map, or is it Invisible that I brought there? I brought these as some black notes and stuff like all these actions notes that I wrote down and stuff like that, because yeah. Yeah, because that is disc to part 2 there, and then there's a disc to final part 2. It's really cool if I combo battle so that they have higher one, but not go to be there instead of the combo. It's nothing. It's 36, 10, 59, 97. But yeah, so now we've gotten 3 elementals in total. Now, yeah. Pink underwear. What key items do we have here? And some key items we have here. It definitely felt that there were supposed to be way more key items in the game plan at some point. The fact that the key item slot is that big and stuff that, you know, for whatever reason, but yeah. I forgot that this shop ever changed now. It's just gonna be the same here. So we have done that. Let's go to... this is where Carl Bangle is Bible, right? Because of the fact that they changed the stuff. They changed the stuff in the in the place. So yeah, you can get carbon bagel here instead, and you can get force stealer still here as well. So yeah, and they still actually sell molotovs if you get them and stuff. That's yeah. Question is, can you technically get the thing for Barrett here? That's the question. Which stand was it? Yeah, we moved to the Southern Island, Medil. There's a lot of places that are talking about Medil and stuff that like they don't want people. They didn't want people to get stuck at all. But this is it. I have to click it. She's saying the same thing that she does when you're supposed to get the thing, by the way. And I'm going to show you what happens if you go to gold source here, just so you know what it is and stuff like that. And you will actually meet Dio here, and there will be, I believe that it will also be silent here. There won't actually be any music. There won't be the gold source music here. It will be complete silence. It's actually kind of, you know, it would have been cool if it would have been that you could make it get like open here, and then it's like oh shit, it's invaded by like enemies or monsters or whatever have broken into like old saucer, you know, like go and like slay them. I'm just debating if I should be in a business at a time like this. Right. Because it is really, really, you know, cool. Like a lot of people just miss that because a lot of people is not thinking about like, haha, now that meteor is spawning, I'm gonna go to the gold saucer and stuff. So, and it would have been fun if all of those NPCs from the gold saucer you would have seen in like other locations or something like that, you know. Because yeah. Because probably a lot of those people probably still live inside the gold saucer or whatever, a lot of the people that are there and stuff like that. So yeah. But it's interesting with how many people are talking about the whole, talking about Medil and stuff that, you know, so yeah. I don't know if technically every single town is talking about it or whatever, but yeah. But yeah, we need to go to Cosmo Canyons. Yeah. And up here is because where the ancient forest is, and no, you cannot land here. By the way, you cannot land on this, sadly. No. So yeah. Right, and we're gonna go and get a Yuffie now. The latest point, otherwise, where you can get Yuffie, I believe, is when diamond weapon is attacking, basically. So when diamond weapon is, you know, but at least that's when the side quest activates. Whatever, but yeah. So. Of course, our store is open. There's still sell cornucopias here and maiden keys as well, which is good. But yeah, you can see now that this is down there. So yeah, so now you can get get another sauce here. Oh, you get an elixir and you get a magic sauce actually, which is actually like a combo here. You get pure materia, and that is the first ultimate materia, as I like to call them, because you can see that it's not even usable yet until you've gotten 3000 AP for it. But it's strength -4, vitality -2, it's magic +4, however, magic defense +2, and then it's -10% HP, of course, but max MP by 2% as well. So yeah. But then, of course, yes, full cure, you know, quote unquote, fully cures you, so that was it good. But yeah, but white wind is just better. That's it. Yeah. Hagen ho. Hagen hose. Right, so one there is another challenge I'm thinking about maybe doing at some point and stuff that, like I said, of course, that we're going to finish up all the other challenges we have and stuff that, and I do realize we also have the Final Fantasy IX challenge going on and stuff that. The main problem, of course, with the Final Fantasy IX challenge is that it got buggy there, that there was an encounter that we just couldn't escape from, no matter how long we were trying to escape for whatever reason and stuff that. Pretty certain that the shops here change as well. And keep in mind that if you didn't get Deathblow here before, Deathblow will actually still be here and stuff that if you didn't go and pick up Deathblow. And I believe Titan Materia will still be, you're still actually able to get Titan Materia because you don't need to get that specific thing. So. I forgot if all of the shops here change. Hear a story. One day, a huge explosion killed many townspeople. A headband, silver glasses, star pendant, talisman, white cape, fury ring, and of course Mystify as well here. Your time, heal, transform. And let's see if these are still the same weapons here. Yeah, it is still the hard edge here. Because these aren't available anymore inside Union, I believe, because it has gotten changed here. You do have Impaler here, you do have Shrivel here. So you can actually use some certain guards, or certain of the Shinra MP and stuff that which might be tough otherwise. Stuff that, so that it might actually be worth getting here. Why don't you go ask, go ask Bugenhagen because they tell you there about, the live stream and blah 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 and stuff that, So. That's actually interesting. We should have actually seen, because I've never seen like what dialogue Bugenhagen actually has and stuff that. Now the space is open here because she was the one that was at the grave there before. Does she actually go back there? She actually even leaves town. Interesting. Because there's so many things that you don't, or maybe you do think about it back in the day when you play and stuff that, but And technically this water here, if you think about it, all of this water here is basically coming from this stuff that, so imagine if it's actually the ancient forest that is creating all of these, like this blue sparkly stuff here. And I always thought that there was supposed to be some sort of text in it, because it kind of looks like there are letters in the water there for some reason. And I believe that this is just is they talking about the materials and stuff there, because I mean, we can technically go to Midil now already. You can see now the forest is gone here, but you can still, of course, get encountered in this forest here. So let's do this here, actually. Let's Javelin up here. Okay. All material, all material, all material, all material, and all material. And enemy skill from I believe from him should be enough. The enemy skill from Kate should be enough to kill it in one hit. And so luck plus, magic plus, long range and steel. Yeah. don't know if is there anything there because they cannot equip anything else there, but yeah. Does it matter here? It shouldn't matter, but yeah, but we want to just get some more here from this. Tranquilize. Tranquilize all of them. Yeah, and we go inside. We head inside the Fort Condors. And we want to do this now, by the way, and stuff that. We also want to, of course, visit the Chocobo farm, make sure that we get the thing. Yeah. They all use the equip, like use the equip stuff that you want to get some. Let's just Death Blow, Morph, Manipulate, Sense, Cover, Chocobo Lure, Counter-Attack. And then what, just 3 elementals here maybe? Yeah. Just so we don't reduce their HP or anything. So that's yeah. Just so we can get more AP basically. So that because we don't have the double growth. I thought about actually going buying the double growth now because we don't have Clodok also within the party here. As you can see. So at this point basically the rules or a lot of the rules just get thrown out of the window when you don't have Claude and stuff that. So yeah, you know. So yeah. Yeah, normally, of course, this is an encounter that you want to take same thing with the previous encounter and stuff that, but we didn't, of course, take the encounter and stuff that, you know, we didn't quote unquote get like because you need to spend a lot of money on Fort Condor and stuff that normally and stuff that, which is, you know, a bit annoying, you know. Now doing it when you have like all materia, then it's absolutely no problem at all and stuff that's yeah. Yeah, I've attacked 5 times since we were here. So I don't know if it is supposed to be that because we went here, of course, when the thing happened, by the way, and stuff that. But those 5 encounters, by the way, you cannot actually get with those encounters. Yeah, but the thing is, of course, as I did show you that time one time, of course, how to block here and stuff that. But it is hard to like do the proper setup or whatever because you're supposed to like go here somewhere, and then go there and stuff that, and you need to block all of those places. And then basically you make it so that the enemy for some reason counts as being the commander, even though the commander hasn't like appeared or whatever. Like once all the enemies that are on the field are dead, basically, and stuff that. We're under attack by giant enemy invasion. Oh my God, they're attacking the giant. Be here first. Steal. You look at the dice with the 900 damage. So you can still see that it's still just the crap there, like the whole 200 XP there. But you still get 2,500 from that. So yeah, the next time we get the thing here, it's going to be the the final encounter here and stuff. Yeah, we should have enough MP here to kill you for the youths there. We're going to be using a different setup soon as well, and stuff there. But now it's time to get Yuffie, I think. We just need to make sure we could technically also enter Medell and get the cursing at this point, but let's go get Yuffie then. Which should still be the easiest from right here. And I forgot if the dialogue changes the dialogue options that you need to choose here. And stuff like that, because yeah, how much up better do we have? Not that much. Oops. Yeah, hopefully we'll get through soon here. Because otherwise we just run. Actually, let's just use Tifa speed here. So that's bad. We should just be able to solve it here. Yeah, that's the thing I was worried about this encounter, of course, and stuff like that. So we are going to be getting some XP here. Did she used to use Death Blow there? Because I had it queued. I know there's a risk doing this here and stuff that, so yeah, I mean, she should still show up in this forest, and this forest should be the one that has the highest percentage of getting the illusions. That's what I need to just be able to steal Aqualunge, distribute. That's an all level up, that's good. Hey boobs, try that again just one more time. I don't know what you need to say now on site, because the text here is different. Side. It's very, very similar there. Well, let's hurry. Hey boobs. Okay, you used seal your name. Hey boobs. I mean, that's what she called that. Yuck, yuck, yuck. God damn it, boobs. right, and now we have yeah, she's 27, so you know that's very, very good. Yeah, so it's definitely based on Claude's level and stuff like that. So yeah, so you know she's she begins with her, of course, obviously, but yeah. We're gonna actually do this. We'll remove. She's 27, so yeah, that's good. So now we have boobs in a party. Hey, boobs. She calls Tifa boobs. Now I'm curious, like what? Should I use saving now slot? Because one thing I'm thinking about is just loading this and then just trying it with recruiting with Sid and see what she tells Sid and stuff that, you know, stuff that it's pretty funny that she calls Tifa boobs. I wonder how many people have seen that actually that have tried to recruit Yuffie with Tifa and stuff that, you know. Okay, boobs. Because the thing I'm thinking about now, of course, before we go, because we need to go and recruit Vincent as well, and stuff that is that we can, yeah. Because I'm thinking about just getting so we just have the double AP stuff for her, so that she will have her double AP weapon, and that Vincent will have his. So we will quote unquote use the whole train section to get double AP on a lot of things, you know. You're such a cheapskate. Right. Because yeah, the dolphin is gonna be dead now. Because yeah, you cannot blow the whistle here. Whatever. Yeah, we can blow the whistle here. It's just the key item, right? Correct. Yes. And I believe it's called PHS because that's what a certain phone service is called in Japan, I believe, or something like that. I forgot if is it she that tells you about it? But then there's also one of those electric things. I mean, you could have just climbed up onto that, even though it's electric. It's just the same as the thing that Claude is supposed to climb is also supposed to be electric, but you know. So we need to get both bunt line and we need to get the weapon for Yuffie and stuff that so we can have double RP. I'm not looking forward to carry armor because carry armor could be one of those things that, like normally, for example, like if you're low enough level, of course, you're going to need to have a bunch of HP pluses and stuff like that. So, yeah. At least a bikini girl on the side. Sometimes I use my special pose in a real battle. And then silence again. I don't know why it happens so often, man. It feels like it's... And I don't know if it is that the patches have made it like worse and stuff that when it happens, you know, and stuff that's, yeah. And this is just the material shop, correct? Yes, this material shop sends, seal, revive is still there. Remember when you thought revive was expensive? And you can see that the shop is really big. It almost looks like it's supposed to go over to the side there or something, but yeah, because yeah. Yeah. Because right, there are like technically more than one weapon shop, right? Correct here. Yeah, here you have one. You have Rune Blade here. Yeah, you can actually get enhanced sword here. So you have Rune Blade here, you have enhanced sword, you have Platinum Fist here, you have Case and Knuckle here. So you can get another Case and Knuckle if you really want to. And Platinum Fist is technically the best double growth for her, correct? You get Fairy Tail here. I think that's the best she can have, right? Yeah, that's the best she can have. So we need to get the Platinum Fist for her. And it is weird that because the fact that you can see here, for example, like W machine and double growth, double growth, double growth. Killstone is of course not a double growth, so that's kind of how it's meant to be. The because right, so maybe both Case and Knuckle and Onslaught was maybe planned to be like ultimate like double growth weapons and stuff like that, but they never had time to code it. I think or something like that. Yeah, both are like 8 slots and stuff like that. But if you think about it, the fact that okay, why is it in the slot? There's a lot of double AP stuff. Of course, Fairy Tail is not double AP as well, but still, if you think about it, yeah. So we're gonna have Tifa with Platinum Fisting. Right, and I forgot who is here. These things, yeah. Everyone else got scared off. And there are of course a lot of interesting things, like there were like certain ideas they had with certain locations here in Unon actually that never quote unquote got into the proper game and stuff like that. Yeah. And yeah, and now they sell weapons here. So yeah, you can get a twin wiper here for Yuffie. Boom, gets a twin wiper here. You can get the wiper halberd, which is another like double there as you can see, but it's not as good as Javelin. Of course, because Javelin actually has, and there you have the Peacemaker, for example, and there you have the Buntline, and Buntline has 4 slots to it. So you get the Buntline. You don't need a Wipe Halberd, of course, because the Wipe Halberd is weaker than the Javelin. And you can get Plus Barret here as well. So there's a lot of black double weapon ores that they have. But it is saying that this weapon, that this becomes a weapon store and stuff that, so yeah. Because you can see Javelin is better than that. Because Javelin is technically the best double up weapon next to there's a twin viper there. And there's Buntline as well. So as I've said, you have both Wind Slash here, which is her first one, and then Twin Viper. And then you have the Viper Halberd here as well. And you have his 8-slot weapon, Dragon Lance, which you can just get in the place, of course. But yeah, and then you have Peacemaker in the Buntline. The Buntline also has 4 slots there. So that's, yeah. So it's a pretty good place. And of course, technically, you can still go here and do this stuff. You can even go. Yeah, you have no right to enter because it's Claw that actually can only enter there. So there is no respawns here of like stuff that you can pick up and stuff that, but yeah. And yeah, and some of the guards actually do survive and stuff that, so yeah. Most of my rivals died in the attack weapon. That's green officer uniform. Then I'll go on the newspaper as a plainclothed first class officer in soldier. That is weird that he gets that dialogue. Because he talked about like how the green officer uniform stuff that. So those characters there that command them to shoot the rocket launch, all like the officers and stuff that. So yeah. But then I believe you can actually now take the elevator all the way down and actually get to the tunnel right now and stuff that as well. But yeah. Yeah, and this is just the regular. It is this bar. All my regular customers were killed by weapon. She remembers bar. And now they take 400 gil here for this one, which is pretty funny actually. And I know this is out of season. And here you have Platinum Bagel here, which is just hiding here alongside like Power Soul, Enemy Launcher. Which is not a double growth weapon for whatever reason. The same thing there, you have the Magic Shuriken there. For example, that's the one that you could have gotten from Condor. But it's not a double growth weapon, which is again weird. You can get Black Megaphone there as well, so Megaphone Sniper CR even. So it's weird, it feels like there were certain things that were meant to be double or whatever, but yeah, but you have Platinum Bagel. Which is of course worse than Rune Omelette and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's interesting that so many things and like become weapon stores and stuff like that, and it kind of makes sense, right? That oh shit, we just got attacked by weapon and stuff like that. Like let's have some. I am with the counter, but this is this is where you can get if you're missing them. So you can get Super Ball here. You can get Trumpet Shell. You can get Mop. You can get Silver Rifle. Yeah, you can get all of the York weapons named Bat Rocket Punch. But they aren't York weapons, of course, because they have a 4% crit and stuff there to them, even though they have no weapon slots. Yeah. And then finally, the final weapon store, right, is it this one or is it the second one? This is just this, where you can talk about here. I'm going to check about some of the dialogue here, because this is just pretty funny, right? Because you don't have a lot of people that show you this stuff. And the fact that he says that he, like, if they killed all the upper management, he'll be president. So technically, if he found out about Rufus dying, like in Midgard and stuff that, then What is this? Yeah, this is Atomic Scissors, Grand Glove, yeah. You have Spear here, and you have Trident here, and you have the regular Quicksilver here and stuff like that, so yeah. It's pretty interesting how many of the weapons you can actually get. But I thought that the accessory shop actually changed. I thought it was supposed to be a whole deal and stuff that, so yeah. Yeah. We want to make sure though that we get because of course we're gonna sell these double growth weapon. By the way, keep that in mind. That we're only keeping them for a while. Stuff that, keeping them for a short while and stuff that we're not gonna like stick with them and stuff that. This is mostly because of this is only for certain reasons here. Stuff that we have these stuff that because yeah. So we should only need to get two more Rune Omelettes because the turret. I paused too early there. So for example, like we have Rune Omelette on Seed here. For example, we want to have Rune Omelette on Tifa and Rune Omelette on that. And after the fight with yeah, because they should still sell it here. Yeah, correct. So 2 omelettes was 1,400 gil. So we are spending quite a lot of gil to do all of this stuff here, but yeah. Rune Omelette, all of them have Rune Omelette now. And then, for example, we want to make sure that we equip her with Rune Omelette later on and stuff like that. Yeah. We want Platinum Fist and Javelin. And now it's Nibelheim time. Now it's Nibelheim time. Right, and for setup we go with all materials on seal. MP Turbo with enemy skill. Turbo with enemy skill. If you can use an all material here as well. Yuffie the Yuffs there. You equip Luck Plus, Magic Plus. Count. I thought something was weird there. Because I had a bunch of stuff still left on that character. Shock the Lure. Long range. Steel on. Because she's probably gonna have that. I don't know if she's gonna be the highest level. But yeah. I want to make sure that we have a skill on all of them though. Elemental. I have one restore material, so let's go with the restore on. Put it on. So let's put it on Tifa because Tifa has the level 8 beam stuff there. So the restore there. Error effect, manipulate, left blow morph. Right. Throw sends and attack. Because I don't want to lower our HP here. So that's stuff that we won't have now. Right, and we rest inside here. That's all not take for 2 minutes. So it's 10, 36, 10, 59, 7. Yeah. Put the paper there. 36, 10. 36, 10, 59, 97. And now we have the whole setup here, and we go tranquilize here now. We tranquilize the entire party. Right, and we balance speed on that, yes. Because we have we don't have turbo ethers now, but we do have elixirs, of course, on this is here. So 36, 10. Okay. We have 15 slots there, because this is where we have limit break, yeah. Yeah, that's the limit break. I'm not really doing. But that's definitely enough slots for that. So. And then we had this stuff with C here. Yeah, that's less save for that. Did we save? I think we did. Yes, we did. So that should be the setup. Right, so now all of them are gonna get XP and stuff that, because yeah. So 36, 10, 59, 7. Because we are using double here, double on him, then double on Tifa. Okay, 36. I did wrong there, because if you roll over the number, then it's not good. 36, 10, 10, 59, 97. 59, 97, so 36, 10. 36, 10. 59. 59, 97. It is so sensitive sometimes to just move it like one step. So that's it. Was Tifa big guard? No, Tifa not breath. Sid big guard. He shouldn't have anything though. Nothing to steal. Aqualon. Poison. Go along. But is it now that it will be physical attacks that we're going to do now? I think it is physical attacks now. That was too early, actually. I just want to see how much damage Aqualon can do here, actually. keep to the basement and hold in material. And then she unequips here. And leather glove and material omelet. And all of the stuff that she got had equipped, of course, we'll use to have in removed now. Alright, and sort here, so Odin is gonna be here now as well. Good. And now we go to the basement. You start first. Wait, I did equip her with leather gloves, right? I switched back to leather gloves, correct? Yes, I switched back to the leather gloves, that's good. Yes. Nest. This is the same backwards. Oh, very, very small. Yeah, Avalanche, then you wouldn't know the case. Yeah. Let me sleep, and now basically if you try to go, because normally the trigger is actually that you had gotten the separate encounter in there, like the one where he throws the structure material at you. Yeah, and he is 26, so yeah. Let's just do that for now. So we can equip him with the things here. Equipping the bump line. I'll equip him with your omelet. Equip the equip proceed. I'm gonna arrange here. But somehow all of them are. Just make sure that you don't select trash there. Yes, you really want to trash everything, but yeah. There so you can see that Vincent won't be as high as she will be and stuff. That's it. And you still have the key, right? The basement key. And I think we will do one more actually. Stuff like that, so yeah. But yeah, we might have wasted too many elixirs there in that encounter. I mean, technically we don't need to do that because I keep forgetting that we can just do this. Storm. Okay, so you can see, yeah, so that's 25, 26, 27, yeah. Which is why, of course, because otherwise, for example, otherwise you would have to deal with having a kid seat that's only 23 and then I'm not back to remember that it's 22 and seat being 25 and stuff that, you know, stuff that, yeah. So it is a big deal to be able to have 27 and 26 there and stuff like that. So we want them to specifically have their double RP here, the double RP and stuff like that, so we can get some delicious RP and stuff like that from the frame section. And we might actually also slap on some steel material and stuff like that as well. Probably also gonna turn down or turn in the sound screen at this point, but yeah. Let's actually go and get the soccer balloon already now, because we can. And normally when you start doing the thing with Chocobo, you want to park as close as possible, by the way, to the thing, and it should be right here. We have the Chocobo material. We want to make sure that we get the most expensive green here, which is going to be the Mimic green. So we can already sell the Platinum Fist for here. Just make sure that you just sell the Platinum Fist, yeah. Because we're eventually going to sell most of the rune armlets except for the one that we need to keep. So we need to get Mimic green specifically because I believe that that's a green that you cannot just give it to Gizar greens. You need Mimic greens to give to the Chocobo in the That's the second Chocobo lure, by the way. So yeah, do that. And of course we will need like a lot of money for those things, of course, obviously. So now, I don't think there's anything else that we need to do. We could theoretically also start the side quest in the place, but yeah, we're gonna save here, of course, near here. Save near Medil. You can technically also do the trick there, but I've forgotten how to do it. I know that you need to land and you need to kind of move. You need to hold a certain button down when you land. Yeah, but I